Okay, we are in module 9. Module 9. Module 9, lesson 5. So we are in module 9, lesson 5, page. I have. Thank you. Page 487. Surface area. And today is 7 January. Okay. Now in the previous lesson we took volume, right? Volume to find how much space inside the prisms or the pyramids, right? We took volume and we took formulas, a lot of formulas and ways to find volume, right? Today we'll take what? Now, what's the meaning of surface area? Surface area, it's the total of the areas of the prism or the pyramid. Yani, for example, this room which we are inside, close the door. This room which we are inside, how many areas it has? 6 areas because it has 6 faces, right? 2 bases and 4 sides around. So we have 6 areas. Each area of them is area for what? Rectangle, right? So we have 6 areas of rectangles, right? The surface area of this rectangular prism, which we are in now, is the total of these 6 areas together. The total of these 6 areas together. So in the rectangular prism, this is rectangular prism, right? Assume, I'm assuming that the length is 6 centimeter and the width is 4 centimeter and the height is 5 centimeter, right? To find its volume, we took formula. Length multiply width multiply the volume. Now surface area, how many faces we have here? 6 faces. I have the bases up and down and the faces to the right to the left and the faces in the front and in the back, right? So we have 6 faces. But I have the length, width, height. I have this line and this line and this line here, right? Do I have the other lines? I have. Now let's find them all. Look at the board and understand, please. Now, how much this line up here? 6, same of this, right? But how much this line here? Same of this. How much this line here? 6. This line here. This line here. This line here. Here. I have everything. And here also 4. I have everything, right? So to find the surface area of this rectangular prism, I will take them rectangle by rectangle, and we know the area of the rectangle, length multiply. But for the rectangular prism, I have formula. I have, look at the floor down. See it? What its length and the width? Hello? Look at the roof up. What's the length and what's the width? So I have the same up and down, right? So I have the same area. Now what's the area of the down here, of the base and down? 6 times 4. Length by width, صح? Come 24. And here, صح? So this is 24 and this is 24. Now let's go to the right here. This one. 5 by 4, 20. Now this one here, 20, صح? So I have a 20 and the 20, 24 and the 24, right? How about the face in front of us? 6 by 5, right? 30. And on the back, so I have 30, 30. I have 24, 24. And I have 20, 20. So I have equal areas, right? In place of writing Now to find the surface area, I'll find the area of all the faces, right? What I will say? I will say 24 plus 24 plus 20 plus 20 plus 30 plus 30, right? But in place of adding 6 times, I will add 3 times. يعني 30 and 30, I will say 2 multiply 30. صح? 2 multiply 30. 24 and the 24, I will say 2 multiply 24. Okay? What we have else? 2020, I will say 2 multiply 20. That's why we have a special formula for the rectangular prism to find what it is. Done? So, to find the surface area of any rectangular prism, and here I mean it when I say what? But this formula only for what? Like the volume, it has formula for the volume. We said length multiply width multiply height. It's only for finding the volume of rectangular prism. So the rectangular prism has a unique formula to find what it is, surface area. I have the length and the width, and if you have length, width, height, you can find the surface area. The surface area of this equal surface as a big for mean rectangular only equal 2 multiply length multiply width plus 2 multiply length multiply height plus 2 multiply width multiply height. This formula which I write here, it is used only to find the surface area of rectangular prism. Do you understand? 2 by length by width, 2 by length by height, 2 by width by height. You have the length, you have the width, you have the height. Just write the formula and replace the numbers. And you know from where we get these twos, right? Because I have similar areas, equally areas. Got it? Let's take example 1. Power 2 لحظة شوي. نهدى شوي. Yes. Why power 2? Are they the same? From where? Power 2, from where you get it, power 2? Power 2 we put it. If we have width by width, صح? Something equal. Like 5 multiply 5 means 5 to the power 2. Check. From where you get power 2? I don't know. It's written in your book. Let's go to example 1 together. Example 1. Isam, just wait. I'm in example 1, page 488. Yeah. In example 1, I have rectangular prism. Okay. Something like this, right? But and it has length, width, and height. The length is 7.5. صح? هذه 7.5, and here and the height. And they want from us to find the surface. Right. The 7.5 هذه the length, right? And هذه وهذه, they want from us to find the surface area, right? Mr. Isam.
Yes, mister?
Yes, what do you want?
No, nothing. Now I know it.
Yeah. Now, to find the surface area, what's the figure we have here? Rectangular prism. A few minutes ago, I told you a formula used especially for finding the surface area of the rectangular. Write it and apply it only. So the surface area equal for mean only. Yalla, 2 multiply length multiply plus 2 multiply يعني each two together, length مع width length مع height width مع height ورتبهم زي ما بدك. اوكي يلا equal 2 multiply the length the width, then what we have here plus 2 multiply the length the height plus the last one 2 multiply the width the height 13.6. Multiply and add, right? I will multiply and add. The answer will be I believe you 594.35. What's the unit? Can I ask a request from you? Can you think before you talk? Look here, this is a free. Use it. It's area, right? Area means unit power to always. This is example 1. Let's do the check after example 1 together. So we have check after example 1, page 488. In the check also we have rectangular prism, right? I have this rectangular prism with length 1 and 3 over 10. 1 and 3 over 10. 1 and 3 over 10 width. 2 over 5 height. صح? I have the length, the width, and its height. And they want from us to find the surface. Write the formula, then apply. So it is 2 multiply length multiply width plus 2 multiply length multiply height plus 2 multiply width multiply height. Right? Apply equal 2 multiply the length. لا. But the length with the height, the length with the width with the height. لازم يكون كل اثنين مع بعض. يلا 2 multiply length. How much length? 1 and 3 over 10. Multiply width 1 and 2 over 5 plus 2 multiply, I'm in the second part, length 1 and 3 over 10, height 1 and 1 over 5 plus the third part, 2 multiply the width 1 and 2 over 5 multiply the height 1 and 1 over 5. Okay, صح? Multiply. Use your calculator and multiply these numbers. I'll use my calculator to multiply. 2 multiply 1 and 3 over 10, it is 1.3, right? Multiply 1 and 2 over 5, 1.4. صح? Plus 2 multiply 1 and 3 over 10, 1.3, multiply 1 and 1 over 5, 1.2, plus 2 multiply 1 over and 2 over 5, 1.4, and 1 and 1 over 5, 1.2. It is 10.12. The question wants your answer in mixed number. If you read it, write your answer as a mixed number in simplest form. The mixed number will be 10 and 12 over 100. Okay? طب simplify the 12 over 100 هذه. Divide on 4, it will be 3 over 25. So the answer will be 10 and 3 over 25. What's the unit? Square feet. Is this clear? Copy. I mean, we are done with the rectangular prism. To find the surface area of the rectangular prism, we use the formula, right? So I memorize the formula and understand it very well. Now we'll talk about other prism, which is triangular prism. Now, let's talk about the triangular prism. The triangular prism, from its name, it has two triangles, right? Two bases, and these two triangles are congruent. Check. So it is enough to find one area of them, then multiply by, because the two triangles are equal. But we have two triangles, and how many rectangles in the triangular prism? Three. It's like the tent, you know, khayma, tent. It is triangle, triangle, then like this, then down the floor. So you have rectangle, rectangle, and the floor rectangle, and here a triangle, and here a triangle, right? How many faces we have? 5 faces. So here we have 5 faces, right? صح? So I have a triangle here, a triangle here, 2 triangles. But how many faces I have? How many rectangles? 3 rectangles. One to the left, one to the right, and one on the floor. صح? So to find the surface area of the triangular prism, I will find how many areas? 2 of them equal, which are mean the triangles, triangle at the first, triangle at the second. And we know the area of the triangle, half BH, remember? And we have the 3 other rectangles. I will find them each alone, okay? So to find the area or the surface area of mean halla triangular prism equal 2 multiply area of 1 mean not 2 هاي 2 ما هم 2 صح triangle plus the area of the 3 mean rectangles, right? Do you understand? Type. The 3 rectangles are congruent like the triangles? No. So I will find each one alone. Got it? يعني 2 multiply area of one triangle plus area of the first rectangle, area of the second rectangle, area of the third rectangle. And the area of the rectangle length by width always. We have different numbers, that's all. Do you understand? Let's go to example 2. Example 2. So we are in example 2, page 489. In example 2, we have a triangular prism. And I want you to imagine a little bit. Imagine that yourself inside this triangular prism, okay? You are standing inside it and you look around. You have a triangle here, rectangle here, and rectangle on the floor, okay? So imagine that you are inside this rectangular prism. I have something like this. I'll try to graph it. Yeah, I know there is no, let me check. Do you have rectangular prism? لا هذا cone. هذا pyramid. Here. Let me see this. هذا lines. لا ما في. طيب. Now here they wrote 4. Look here. They wrote 4 inches, right? 4 inches. صح? And here, this how much? 3.6. No, 3. This one here, 3.6, right? And this one here, 14. طبعا all of them inches. And this one also 3.6. Now let's just focus. It's easy. It is what? So to find the surface area of the triangular prism, I will start with the area of the two triangles, right? It is enough to find area of one triangle, then multiply by 2. As I wrote for you here, the surface area of triangular prism, 2 multiply area of one triangle. Why? Because they are congruent. Well, the prism has congruent bases, right? So here, plus the area of the 3 rectangles, go and apply now. Surface area equal 2 multiply half multiply base multiply height, the area of the triangle. Don't forget, half multiply the base of it 4, the height of it 3. They wrote right angle here, 3, شيل 4 multiply 3, right? Done. Practice. So here 2 multiply this. What's this? Area of the rectangle, right? Why I put 2? Because I have rectangle here, triangle here, and where? And triangle here. I have 2 triangles, right? So I'm done with the 2 triangles. I am done with the 2. Now I will think about the 3 rectangles. Okay? I have rectangle to the right. هذا rectangle on the back and rectangle on the floor, right? Let's start with the rectangle on the floor. Plus this plus the rectangle on the floor has length 14 and how much its width? Same of 4 means 14 multiply 4 plus the rectangle this one 14 multiply 3.6 plus the other one, the opposite one 14 multiply 3.6 صح؟ يا زلمة ما فيش باور 2. There is no power 2 يا ابني. Forget. There is no power 2 here. Okay? This is addition. We have add here. No power 2. Don't mix. Done? Done. Now calculate only. This is equal. Here 12. 2 by half 1. 4 by 3, 12. Plus 14 by 4. 56. Plus 14 multiply 3.6. 14 times 3.6 is 50.4. And here also add them. 12 plus 56 plus 50.4 plus 50.4. It will be 168.8. What's the unit? You understand? Are you sure? Let's do the check after this example. We have the check, see it? Now, I want you to look at the check, guys, because it's a graph very well. Without understanding the graph, you won't be able to find the surface area, okay? So focus, please. So I'm in the check. Page 490. Focus in the check. How many triangles we have? 2 triangles, right? How many rectangles we have? 3. 1 to the left, 1 to the right, and 1 at the floor, right? Focus. So the surface area equal. يلا together شوي شوي. 2 multiply area of a triangle. اعطيني 1 triangle. Is it clear? يلا. You have right angle. See it? The base is how much? 6 and 1 over 4. And the height? 15. See the right angle? Yeah. So half multiply the base. في فرق بين 6.4 و 6 and 1 over 4. هذول بيختلفوا عن بعض. 6.4 يعني 6 and 4 over 10. 6 and 1 over 4 يعني 6.25. They are totally different. So what is it? 6 and 1 over 4. Multiply the height of the triangle 15. So I'm done with the two triangles. خلاص? Let me check. Allah. So 6 and 1 over 4 the base. The triangle, guys, it's graphed like this. This is the right angle, صح? Take a look to the triangle only. If this is the right angle, this will be the height and this will be the base, not this. Huh? لا تخربط. طيب. I'm done with what? With the two triangles. Plus. Let's start with the rectangles. I will go to the one on the floor. See the rectangle on the floor? The length 12, the width 16 and 1 over 4. Take a look to the rectangle on the floor. See it? The length 12 and the width 16 and 1 over 4, right? Yeah, plus 12 multiply 16 ولا 6 and 1 over 4. So I'm done with the rectangle on the floor. خلاص؟ طيب. How about the rectangle? We have two rectangles now. We have one on the floor, one to the right and one to the left. The left one, it is a 12 and the width how much? Guys, we have something like this. So I'm talking about this one. The one to the left, it has length and width. The length how much? 12 and the width 15. So 12 multiply what? 15. Do you understand? Plus still mean the rectangle on the back, هذا اللي من ورا اللي مو مبين كثير شايفينه؟ How much it is length? The length how much? 12 and the width? Yes, 12 multiply 6 and 1 over 4. Now notice to the three rectangles here, they are different, صح? So here, not like the rectangular prism, huh? Now let's multiply and add. The first one, I'll multiply and add. طيب, let's multiply and add. $15 multiply 6.25. It will be the first part. I'm talking about the first part, 93.75 plus the second part, 12 multiply 6.25. It is 75. The third part here, 12 by 15, it is 180 plus the last part here, 12 by 6 and 1 over 4, 75. Okay? Do you understand? Equal. Now add these numbers. 93.75 plus 75 plus 180 plus 75. It will be 423.75. What's the unit? Square. It is area. Okay. Do you understand it, guys? Are you sure? But we will stop here at this check. Now, tomorrow, what we will do, look at the example 3. Look at example 3. What is this there? It is pyramid. Tomorrow, we will find the surface area for the pyramids. So today we found, today we found the surface area of the prisms. Two prisms, rectangular prism and triangle. Tomorrow we will talk about pyramids. Your homework for today is Your homework for today is questions 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. Okay. هلا 1 and 2 both are what? Rectangular prism. About the first idea. Number 4 about the second idea. Okay. You understand?
Yes.
Hope that. Thank you. Wait, guys. Wait. Yes, yeah, mister. Yes. Wait, guys. I'm still here. I'm still here. Yes, yeah, Isam. Ammar.
Mr. Ammar. Mr. In question 1 in the homework, which one is the height? Any
6 and 2/3.
Any question 1 in the homework?
yes, 6 and 2/3 or 8 and 1/4?
12. 12 is the height. We said many
Yes,
times
because it is.
the height is the distance between the two bases, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Mr.
Yes, Isam.
Can you repeat the example? I mean the check. How you said in the second rectangle 12 multiply 15. How 15?
The rectangle to the right, mister, to the left, Asif, the bigger one. It is a 12 down and the width is 15. See it?
Yes.
You have something like this to the right, to the left. Here, how much here?
Here is 12.
And here, 15, right? So it's a 12 by 15. Tomorrow, ask me about it. I will show it from your book when you are here, okay? Okay, guys, that's all for today. Tomorrow, inshallah, we'll continue.